Hi 2A, sorry that I couldn't be here today. Let me give you a quick rundown of what I need you to get done while the sub is here. This needs to be a really productive day for you, and I'm sure you'll make it that way. So you're just going to go to Schoology as soon as you get a computer, and you'll see that right in the middle of the home page is a folder on gender. So go ahead and click into that. And there are 4 activities that you need to do today. The first one is a video called Misrepresentation, and it was made in 2014, so you kind of have to keep that in mind. Some of the clips are a little bit dated, but it does a nice job of talking about how females are represented in the media, and this is going to tie in nicely with some things that you read with the female body. So just enjoy that, kind of get some ideas. I think you'll really like it. There's actually a lot of clips for this movie. It's part of a longer movie, and I would encourage you that if you really like it, that you should watch it. It's really popular, and I think you'll enjoy that one. So just kind of almost as a warm-up, I want you to kind of watch that one. It's about 8 minutes long. Then after that, and using your homework that you brought to class today, I would like you to click into this discussion post for the female body. And you're going to do 2 things, well 3 things really. The directions are all there, but basically you're going to choose one of the 6 sections for the female body. Let's see if I can get it here for you, that you brought for homework and that you have annotated. And you're going to choose one of the sections 1 through 6, not 7. You're going to stay away from 7 to start. And I really just want you to discuss some features of that section. So what argument about the female body is being made in that section, because each section is a little bit different. I want you to identify one rhetorical strategy, because why not, present in the section, and type it all up. I would like you to try to take a risk. Not all of these sections are difficult, and so I want you to take a risk on one that may have been a little bit more challenging for you, because you might not have the luxury of choosing an easy thing or having an easy thing on the AP test. So that's all different for everybody, but just keep that in mind, that I'd like you to push yourself a little bit. And then I want everybody to look at the last section, which is section 7 in the female body. It's the most difficult section, and it's really where Atwood brings everything together. So I want you to have a discussion in writing about what she's saying about the difference between men and women, and what does that difference represent for women, and so you can discuss that. When you're finished, go ahead and post it, refresh a couple times, and I want you to read over some of your peers' posts and engage in a little bit of a conversation. So you can ask a clarifying question, you can add some thinking, add some evidence like a quote from the text to support the response from your peer, or you can disagree with the post or something of that nature, or note another rhetorical strategy. I just want you to have a quick peer conversation, but nothing too belabored. I want you to be able to move on to our other activities. Okay, so after you have done that one, then you're going to watch a speech by Emma Watson, and the sub has the copies, the hard copies of this speech. Emma Watson was the actress who plays Hermione on Harry Potter, and obviously she's pretty famous. So she makes a speech to the UN about a campaign called He for She, and it's about feminism, but different than what a lot of people consider feminism to be. And it's a kind of intriguing look at some issues that we've kind of been talking about. So while you're watching that and reading that, I would like you to just highlight or underline, whatever's more convenient for you, some passages, so some evidence, some quotes that really stand out to you, that really make her argument clear about what she's campaigning for. So maybe 2 or 3 of those, just to kind of stay engaged as you listen to it and watch the speech and read it at the same time. So you've got a lot going on with that one. Finally, in class, I would like you to participate in this advertising activity. I think you'll enjoy this. So you're going to go to Google, and you're going to find 2 images that are advertisements, and each of these advertisements that you find should reinforce a common gender role for men or women, and they're really easy to find. So you're going to post the picture. Hopefully you can figure out a way on your Chromebooks to copy. I think you can probably just copy and paste the image into the discussion. You don't have to save it and upload it. I think you can just copy paste it, hopefully. And then you are going to talk about the argument being made, and the gender role being commented on, and the audience and how you know. Here's an example I found. There's this woman, she's got pretty nails and all these rings, and she's pretty, but she looks a little frazzled, a little shocked, confused. This is an advertisement for a car, the Mini Automatic, and it says, "For simple driving." And so this is commenting on that women are bad drivers, women are simple, okay? That's the gender role that's being reinforced. The argument is that this is a great car for women to drive because it's simple and hard to screw up, because women are such bad drivers. Okay, and then who would the audience be and how you know? The audience would probably be women who feel anxiety about driving, or men who are trying to find an easy car to provide for their wives who might have trouble driving. So this is just one example, and I'd like you to find multiple. They're really easy to find, so enjoy that Google search as you go through this. Post them, look at some other ones, and then the final activity that you're going to do today that is not in this folder, it's going to be on paper, is you're going to plan for yet another argument essay, and the sub will be passing that out for you too. We have now planned for 2 argument essays after today, and then 1 synthesis essay. So you'll need all of those materials because, as you probably guessed, you're going to write an essay on one of these prompts, the synthesis or one of the 2 arguments, and you get to choose. But we'll talk more about that on Thursday as you kind of thinking ahead for our remaining classes before the AP test. I'll get your essays for your rhetorical analysis satire back on Thursday, and we'll just keep charging ahead. Looking forward to our AP test coming up here in a few weeks. Email me if you have any questions. Good luck. You are kind of working by yourself today, and obviously any interaction you'll be doing with your peers will be online. I think you'll enjoy these 4 activities. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being hard workers today, and good luck. See you Thursday.